Greetings children. This is the second video on my mother at 66. In the first video we discussed all the literary devices used in the poem. The link for that video is given in the description box. You can refer it. Now let's get started with the difficult MCQs from my mother at 66. First question. Considering the sense of movement in the poem, the imagery of moon may designate age, paleness, inactivity, distance. So here the question is, as according to the sense of movement in the poem, the imagery of moon that may designate. It may designate distance. The poet and her mother standing apart at a lunar distance, or the poet is going away from the mother at a long distance. So distance is the right answer because here the sense of movement. Come to the second question. What does this repetition of smile signify? Repetition of smile. Self-assurance, self-comforting gesture, pacifying face, put on a brave front. The repetition of smile signifies put on a brave front, or she hides her fears or real feelings. That is the significance of repetition of smile. Come to the next question. What does the phrase "See you soon, Amma" signify? Assurance to meet again? Yes. Comforting words? Yes. Simply a parting phrase? Yes. Her hope of meeting her alive again. But the most appropriate option from these four options is her hope of meeting her alive again. So D is the right answer. Come to the next question. What does the poet realize with pain? Her mother was in danger? No. Her mother was in her old age? She was as old as she looked? Maybe. She looked like a corpse. So, if you refer the poem, you can understand that the poet realizes with the pain that she was as old as she looked. This is the direct answer. And the indirect answer is she looked like a corpse. If this option is not there, we can choose this one. But the direct answer is given because the mother looks as old as she looks. So that is the right option. Next question. What is the familiar ache? Separation from parents, maybe. Childhood fear, maybe. Aging of her mother, maybe. Her journey. So what is the familiar ache? The familiar ache is separation from parents. That is the direct answer. Childhood fear is only the indirect answer for the familiar ache. So the most appropriate option is separation from parents. Come to the next question. The mother's old age and lack of energy is a depiction of the answers: the poet's dutifulness towards her mother, the physical condition of the poet, her concern over the mother, happy life of the mother. So the right answer is the mother's old age and lack of energy is a depiction of her concern over the mother. The poet's concern over her own mother. Look at the next question. The image of merry children has been brought out by the narrator in order to the merry children show energy and exuberance of youth, maybe. To show the children playing, no. To show the children playing pranks, no. To compare the active and inactive life of mother and young children. This is the most appropriate option from these four. So, D is the right answer. It is to compare the active and inactive life of the mother and the young children. Come to the next question. The narrator is only using her smile to cover up her pain, maybe. Make herself happy, no. To make her mother happy, maybe. To make her inner will happy, no. So, the narrator is only using her smile to cover up her pain or cover up her fear about the aging mother. Look at the next question. Children spilling out is a dash. Simile? No. Metaphor? Yes. Not personification. Personification, as we know, trees printing. It can be a personification. Transferred epithet? No. In transferred epithet, an adjective is used mismatchingly. But here, metaphor. Metaphor is the right answer. Spilling out. The phrase is not suited for children. So, we can choose the poetic device of metaphor here. Come to the next question. What does the expression smile, smile, and smile signify? Poet was going work and was elated? No. Poet was happy to meet her again? No. Poet was hopeless to meet her again? No. Poet's desperate efforts to hide her fears. So, this is the poet's desperate effort to hide her fears. Question number 10. Why does the poet feel separated, upset, and sad? Because of her fears? No. Because she was getting late? No. Fear of missing her flight? No. Because of her duty towards mother and her own needs. So that is the reason why the poet feel separated or upset or sad. She can't perform her duty towards her aged mother. At the same time, she has to do her own duties. She has to go to Kolkata. So that conflict is the reason here. Come to the next question. Which rhyme scheme is used in the poem? Actually, this poem is written without any rhyme scheme. So we can say that free verse. Question number 12. Why did the poet look at her mother again? Because she was busy? No. Because she was going away? No. Because she wanted to stay back? No. Because of fear and insecurity. She looked back again at her mother because of the fear and insecurity in her mind. Come to the next question. What does ashen face signify? Color of the face? No. Face is covered with ash? No. Pale and lifeless face of the poet's mother. Yes, the pale and lifeless face of the poet's mother signifies ashen face. Come to the next question. What do the running trees signify? Fast moving appearance? No. Speed of the moving car? No. Fast moving change in human life from childhood to old age. This is the right option. Come to the 15th question. What did the poet realize with pain? Her mother's appearance like a corpse. Maybe. She is inconsiderate? No. Old age is pleasant? No. She has duties? No. So the first one is the right answer. Her mother's appearance like a corpse. 16. What does this narrative style of the poem signify? Different thoughts? Many thoughts? Contrasting thoughts? A single thread of thought mixed with harsh realities. This is the narrative style of the poem. Now, next question. What was the expression of the poet's face while parting from her mother? Satirical? No. Funny? No. Sad? No. Smiling. She puts on a smiling face to hide her fears. So the expression of the poet's face was smiling. Next question. What does the poem revolve around? Poet's helplessness? Maybe. Poet's concern for her mother? That is more chance. Theme of old age? That is also. So, all of the above. That is the right answer. All these are there. Now let us check some factual questions. Who wrote the poem? Kamala Das. What does the title suggest you? The title suggests us the process of aging and the inevitable demise. Demise means death. And what is the distinctive feature of the poem? The distinctive feature of the poem is the whole poem is written in a single sentence. What does the narrative style of the poem signify? Contrasting ideas used throughout the poem. That is the narrative style used here. What is the central theme of the poem? Like aging and separation is one theme. A cry over inability to fulfill moral obligation. It can also be considered as a central theme of the poem. Mother and daughter relationship, that is also a central theme. Come to the next question. What is the universality of the theme of the poem? Universality of theme, that is, death is inevitable. The process of aging and its inevitable death, they are non-stoppable. Separation is unavoidable. So these are the universality of the theme in the poem. Next question. What does the single sentence narrative technique signify in the poem? The single sentence narrative technique signifies the intertwining of thoughts of the poet. The intertwining of thoughts of the poet. Intertwining means intermixing thoughts. Next, who is the narrator of the poem? The narrator is a daughter. A daughter is addressing her mother. It's a kind of confession. What question arises from the complexity of the situation in the poem? How to strike a balance between duties and responsibilities. This is the apt Ashen. What question arises from the complexity of the situation in the poem? How to strike balance between duties and responsibilities, or moral obligation and practical duties. An option like this can be given for this answer. This video is the second part of MCQs from my mother at 66. You can expect the third part soon. For that, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. If you like the video, share it with your friends and thumbs up for the video. Thank you for watching till the end.